Susie, I'm Rich Wife from Let Us Eat, and welcome to my channel. This morning I am going to try making donuts. Today is my birthday, and I got a donut pan, and I'm going to attempt to make just some simple cinnamon sugar donuts with some powdered sugar on them. So I already have in my stand mixer a cup and a half of Bisquick, and I have a tablespoon of cinnamon and a cup of sugar, and I'm going to give it a quick mix. Now I'm going to add my wet ingredients. I have my softened butter, half a stick, and I have a tablespoon of milk, and a tablespoon of vanilla, and 2 eggs. Now I'm going to mix until dough forms. At this time, if you see the red subscribe word, please subscribe. Please like my video. For those of you who subscribed in the past few days, thank you so much for joining my family. I'm just checking the dough to see if it's good enough to transfer into my donut pan that I got for my birthday from my husband, and I sprayed it with some butter spray. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I will put the full recipe into the description box for the Bisquick donuts. Seems to be decent enough. And I'm going to take a scoop. I'm going to use my orange scoop and just scrape the rest of the dough off the hook. And I'm going to scoop the dough onto the donut mold. Now I have confectioner's sugar, and you're going to take your finger and shape the donut. Make sure your hands are clean so the donut forms. I think I put too much in. My first time using this. I'm going to give this a little bit more of a mix because some of the butter decided to stay chunky. This is a very sticky dough. See if I can adjust this a little better. There we go. Now you only see my pan, not me. I'm going to fill all the donut molds. The recipe makes exactly 6. Give my cans a quick rinse. take the bottom of my knife here and just kind of rub it around the center part of the donut mold. It's a little flat, so let's take some from the side of the bowl and fill it. If you've ever used one of these, comment below and let me know how they work. Here are the 6 donuts. They are cinnamon sugar. Now, I'm going to pop them in the oven for about 12 minutes to start. I'm going to test them with a toothpick and then add time as needed. And then I'm going to put them in a bowl of confectioner sugar. I'm going to be doing a beef brisket for dinner in my crock pot. I have my crock pot plugged in and turned to low. I'm going to take the lid off. And I'm going to give my brisket a quick rinse. And I'm going to take the brisket and put it right into the crock pot. At this time, I rinsed my brisket and I put it into the crock pot. I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of fresh black cracked pepper, make sure to spread throughout the top of the brisket, and I'm going to be putting 3 teaspoons of garlic. You can use fresh garlic, but I have powdered on hand. I got a brown gravy mix packet. Just follow the directions. 1 cup of cold water. At this time, while the water's running a little bit, I'm going to take the beer. Make sure it spills all the way around the brisket. About a cup. You're going to take your spoon, mix the McCormick's packet well. I'm not a sponsor, we just really enjoy this brand. I would love for them to want to sponsor one of my videos and help me become a better YouTuber. This is what I wanted for my birthday dinner today. And you're just going to pour that right on top of the brisket. I'm going to take out 3 celery stalks. And set them aside, set the crock pot aside. And my knife handy. And about a ½ inch is what I usually do. I like to make sure that the celery is not hard when the dinner is ready, and just a slight bite, not quite al dente. I hope everybody is staying healthy and has their Christmas shopping done or near done. We got done before Thanksgiving. I just wrapped everything this past Friday. Never realize how old you are until you try wrapping Christmas presents for an hour. It can be very painful. And kind of decorate the crock pot with the celery going around the rim, including the leafy greens. And I'm going to take a peek at my donuts, and I will be right back. The donuts needed about 5 more minutes. And I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to let them cool. I hope they come out. I'm not the best baker, but I try. Cut the onion in half. And give it a rough mince. It doesn't have to be perfect. Give my hands a rinse because my eyes are burning. I mentioned many times rub them on stainless, your hands, because it stops the burning. I'll take the onion, only using a half, and kind of decorating the crock pot on the top. Here's my beef brisket. I have a cup of beer in there with the gravy mix from McCormick's, as well as 3 celery stalks and a half onion coarsely minced, with 3 teaspoons of fresh black cracked pepper and garlic. I will have the full recipe below with instructions in my description box, and I will show a picture of it plated. One of them broke out of the pan, so I got 5 donuts out of that. They're a little big on the bottom, but this is my first time doing them. Now I'm going to dip them in some confectioner sugar. Here is one of the donuts. Some of them cracked when I tried to put powdered sugar on them. I am not the best baker. I did let them cool down before I coated sugar on them. Maybe it's the dough and I overmixed. I don't know. But I'm going to do another video on just donuts sometime in the next few weeks. If you liked my video today on making donuts and beer marinated brisket in your crock pot, please give my video a big thumbs up. Please click on the red subscribe word and tap that bell for future notifications.